it's crazy. I don't think trolls know that anybody is just one click away from them being completely exposed. Like, it's the same thing, on Twitter or really anything, right? You see someone say something crazy, you just click on their profile and it's
all crazy
all the time to everybody. They're complaining about everything.
After Roseanne was on, I got a bunch of people that tweeted at me with these wacky conspiracies, like wacky mind control conspiracies, and what it seemed to me to be, not a professional, but if I had to guess, a wave of mentally ill people were contacting me. And I was reading this, and I was like, Jesus Christ, how many fucking people are out there that believe like the most nuttiest CIA-based mind control experiments and NSA, tapping into everything in your home and listening to your conversations by listening to the vibrations off of your window panes. Like, here's what people don't know. Who's got time for that? Here's the thing. Do you really think there's enough people in the world to be paying attention to all the people in the world? Does that make any sense to you? It shouldn't. There's no way everybody's watching everybody.
Right.
There's not enough people. See? Like, if you do something, like, say, Tony Hinchcliffe runs for president. Oh, they're going to fucking watch you for sure. They're going to find out, why is Tony Hinchcliffe running for president? Who's backing him? Is it George Soros? Who's looking out for Tony Hinchcliffe? Who's forced? Yeah, they'll check you out. But the average person is like, remember that Mel Gibson movie, Conspiracy Theory? Remember that? He played a mentally ill person who fell in love with Julia Roberts. He was like a hot, mentally ill person. And he just believed everything was a conspiracy theory. I watched it the other day, like out of nowhere. It was on TV, and I just only watched this for a little bit. And I was like, wow, how fucking wacky is this movie?
People that have schizophrenia don't realize that they're schizophrenic.
Exactly.
People with bipolar notice. They might be aware that they're having an episode. People OCD, they're OCD, ADD. Schizophrenia, it's game, set, match. You start hearing the voices become a normal thing. Like, you think everybody can hear them, and you're not really acknowledging them because they become so natural. The schizophrenic person can be in a psych ward and say to their doctor, why am I here? And that's a breakthrough.